Greetings, everyone. When it comes to older women dating in their senior years, it is a very difficult thing. Some people are single because they choose to be single. Some people are single because it's difficult for them to find love. Because in your senior years, the older men are not interested in these older women. They tend to want to go towards the younger ladies. And some of the older women are not interested in older men either. So it gets a little bit more complicated. At the end of the day, we're all sexual beings, and so we have needs and urges to be fulfilled. But I'm going to say to women in general, whether you're young or old, as much as you want to be in a relationship, it is important for you to ground yourself and have some kind of value, some kind of goal you set for yourself in terms of relationship. If you're single already, there's no point in rushing to changing that status. If when you find somebody, all you have is misery, all you get is disrespect, all you find is more loneliness because you can be in a relationship and you're lonely because you're not compatible with the person that you are seeing or you're married to or dating. Older women, understand yourself. If you're just putting yourself out there like that, you're just going to attract anything. And so a lot of you are attracting younger men who actually want counsel. They don't really want wives. They need counsel. They didn't have role models. They didn't have mother figures. And so when they latch themselves onto you, it's not really your cookie that is holding them. It is what you can offer them. And ain't no one saying that it's wrong for someone to seek opportunity. But when a young man is saying, I only want to date someone who live at over foreign or live overseas, your common sense should then put you on the alert that this person needs an opportunity that you can provide. That's a big difference from needing you or loving you. So because you're so lonely, and I don't want to use the word desperate, but I can't find a more appropriate word right now. You seem to give off desperation. And so, sometimes you are fully aware of what you're doing because you do recognize that this youth needs help. You look at him, some of these youths that you go to Jamaica and you get involved with are suffering, not just mentally or spiritually, they're suffering financially. When you look at some of these young men, they literally look like they're suffering from starvation. And I can imagine if you're a loving, compassionate person, you'll see this. It's not love you feel for the person, it's pity. So the person who needs the opportunity see you as their golden ticket. And you who have a compassionate heart see this person as someone you want to help, but you're confusing the thing. And so when the person who is desperate finds the one who is also desperate, you get together and you call it love. And only to find out that you're 30, 35 years older than this young man, and you treat him like a child when you take care of him, but then at the same time you're expecting him to behave like your husband. And so the relationship sours quickly because when he comes to America, his eyes are open because sometimes their eyes seem to be closed. His eyes are open and all the veil fall off or the scales fall off his eyes. And now he sees you look just like his mother. And at that point, he's repulsed. You'll say, well, did he not see that before? Well, when you want opportunity, when you're desperate, everything looks gold. Even if it doesn't look like real gold, it looks like a rose gold. All right? Sometimes all that young man needs is an opportunity, or sometimes he needs counseling. I have young men that come to me and all they need is good counsel because they cannot find it with their own mother or the older women in their family. So we are confusing this thing. And when we take a boy and decide to raise him and allow him to become a man, he will never see you as a wife. Okay, so it is your choice. You can marry whomever you want. You can choose to help anyone you want, but do not confuse the difference between someone who needs help and someone who is actually in love. Someone who can grow in love with you and someone who can just grab the opportunity and go. You women, some of you women are just way too desperate. A man can't come on a program and call into, voice his opinion on the topic without you drooling. When did women get so desperate? When did women get so loose? Chasing men. Oh my gosh. Stay blessed, everyone.